All right, folks, we're with Corey Miller, tattoo artist extraordinaire or carnivore. Either way, you can go either way with Corey, he says. But he's an exceptional artist here, and you work out of Upland, right?
Yeah, Upland, California. I've been raised there, tattooed there, had a shop there for the last 19 years.
Okay. But you've been doing it longer than 19 years?
I've been tattooing for about 30 years. Yes, I've been doing it a long time, and coming out and doing conventions like this is kind of fun. You know, you pack up the shop and you come out and tattoo with a bunch of your people and get a big group together and people watch and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
A lot of fun. I mean, this music is awesome. Is this the best event that you go to for this, or how far do you go?
It's a good one for sure, because I've gone to tattoo conventions all over the world for years. I'm a musician, so that's definitely a bonus.
Got to get a plug in for the band. You got a band?
Face to Face tomorrow night. You know, but yeah, they had Travis has been here, Snoop Dogg. That's pretty huge.
I know, isn't that awesome? Now you've been around enough for a while to see a change in the industry. My God, from what it was 30 years ago to now, booming.
Yeah, it changes quite a bit. But you know what's interesting is tattoos from 50 and 60 years ago the style is just as important now as it was then, if not more.
Now you talked about black and gray, that's kind of your specialty, but you can do everything, right?
I do everything. I've tattooed all styles, but I'm definitely known for probably black and gray tattoos.
Do me a favor, because a lot of our viewers out there aren't tattoo experts,
yeah.
So tell us what black and gray and the difference between that for our viewers. Just to kind of
black and gray is a style that kind of came out of Southern California. A lot of the old tattoos were black outline with bold, colorful colors in them, minimal. In the 70s and a lot through the California, even in the prison system, a style of black and gray tattooing kind of rose up, and a lot of it was in California. I just coming up, those guys that I saw doing that, my mentors, that became my mentors and friends, were the guys that did that Good Time Charlie's crew, Jack Rudy, Freddie Negretti, Mark Mahoney. I kind of followed their footsteps. It's just a style of realism. Now, 20 years ago, that was probably the most realistic style, and now jump forward, there's guys doing color tattoos that are just as realistic. It's all getting better, you know.
Yeah. Now, you're working on somebody right over here right now. Tell me a little bit about what's going on over here.
Sarah Chain, she comes in and asks me for these ideas that she has in her head, and hopefully I can make them as nice as lovely as her.
Now, I don't know which one you're working on right now, but this, oh my God, you did all of this. That's like Mona Lisa right there.
That's a classic example of black and gray tattooing. Real realism, and a lot of it's freehand, you know, just drawing pen to skin.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, was that?
The whole frame was freehanded by him.
Wow, that is, look at
this. And then we're adding onto it, we're adding a nice graveyard. This is the beginning stages of that, you know.
Oh my gosh. So this is the outline right now, right?
Yeah, yep.
You're going to fill that in?
Yep.
Now look at the fleur-de-lis. Get a shot of these fleur-de-lis. That was freehand.
See, you're impressed. That might be your next tattoo. He said he doesn't have a tattoo, but maybe you'll get one.
I'm going to get a card.
Upland, California, 6 feet under tattoo parlor. It's easy. The internet. That's where you find everything.
You are such a treat to talk to. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Awesome, and you do amazing work. Thanks, Corey.
Appreciate it.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have sort of a celebrity here. Your name, my dear, is?
Mary Lee Maxwell.
The Mary Lee Maxwell.
Miss Mary Lee, I go by.
And you do some TV stuff too, and interviews and things like that. Tell people who you work for.
I work for Sullen TV. Sullen is a clothing company based here in Orange County. They're awesome, really into the tattoo industry. I do a lot of interviews with tattoo artists at tattoo conventions.
Okay, now we see the front. This is gorgeous. Wow.
Thank you.
And that is very intricate work too. My gosh, that had to be a little sensitive, right?
The collarbone, yeah, a little sensitive.
But you got sleeves on both sides. And let's slow down here because this is gorgeous. Let's get a close-up of this. Tell us what's going on here. Kind of describe this.
This was my first sleeve. I was really into traditional stuff, so my mom, I got a tattoo for her. That was one of the first ones.
That way she wouldn't mind.
Yeah, exactly. Ease into it. Yeah, I don't know, just a lot of like girly things. I like, girly stuff.
But you've done so much. And now this, how many steps are we talking here?
Usually a sleeve takes like about a year. Sometimes it can take less. It really just depends on the style. This was like piece by piece, but sometimes they do it as like the whole outline at once. It just depends on the style.
Okay, and then they fill it in as they go.
Yeah.
Now, turn around. Is there anything going on in the back? Oh my.
I have wings.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's good. Now, that was that the least painful, most painful one?
No, the back's not too bad. The lower you go down, I feel like it hurts more. So, like the back, it wasn't too bad. That was like my third tattoo. I feel like as you get older, it starts to hurt more. Your tolerance goes down a little.
So, if folks at home out there want to find your work, where can we find you? On YouTube, websites, where do we see your videos?
On YouTube at Sullen TV, and if you want to find me on Instagram, I'm at Miss Mary Lee. It's Leigh.
Oh my God, that sounds like a movie star.
Right, Mary Lee Maxwell.
That's your real name?
Yes.
You are delightful. I am so happy I got a chance to meet you.
So much. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more SoCal Safari.